So you may be thinking, Journal, why did you not post your Strawpage tutorial video that everyone totally knew you were gonna do and isn't a surprise at all? Well, that's because I did make it on an incognito tab, and then I forgot that an incognito tab looks like this when you try to record on it. Yep. So, we're just gonna pretend that I didn't do that. Unless you think it's really funny and want to pretend that it did, and don't want to pretend that it didn't happen, and you want to remember that. Up to you. So, basically, it's the exact same as not having an account, except you have an account. So, if you don't have an account, it's literally the exact same. Like, you still just hit create a site, but then at the end, when you're done making the site, you have to make an account. So, you're going to want to get rid of all of this, and it's up to you, it's up to you whether or not you want to use a theme. There's all sorts of themes that you can use as a preset. I don't tend to use the themes, and if I do, I end up deleting most of what's in them and just kind of use some of the elements of them, just because I don't really find them all too interesting, and I think just like kind of messing around with whatever is a lot more fun. So, you're gonna want to do, the main thing is you can either use a background image or a background color. Just for simplicity's sake, we're gonna do a background color. I'm going to do my hex code if I can remember it. E2BE. Yes. That's my hex code. And then the main two important things, I keep hitting the wrong button. The main two important things are the plus sign right here, which is how you add things. And then this guy right here, which is how you change the background color and add pages, which Tyler knows how to do, but I don't really know how to do too well. And then go back to themes. And then this one is also pretty important for saving when you're done. Alright, let's talk about the plus sign. So the plus sign, you click it, and then you click anywhere on the screen, and you can add text, whatever. I don't use the new editor. The new editor pisses me off, and I don't understand it. I use the classic editor. And then you just kind of put whatever. Hi. Just the classic, whatever you want. And you can change the width, you can change the height, you can change the scale, you can rotate it if you want. There's all sorts of options with the text. You can also change the font. There's a bunch of neat fonts. This one has hearts in it. It's cute. This one's finger paint. This one's a little evil. Yeah. That one's cute, apparently. There's all sorts of options for fonts. I usually go with this one because it's like video gamey, or the rock salt I also like, and cute font. Yeah, usually I kind of just do this one. Shadows into Light I like sometimes too, but it doesn't really make emoticons look too great. Anyway, so yeah, those are your options on that. You can kind of do whatever. Finger paint, MCAT, it doesn't really matter. Up to you. You can make it link to something. If you want. I've never personally made it do that, and I don't really know how it works, so I assume that's probably for the pages sort of thing. I don't know if you can like make it link to pieces of like the web that aren't actually on Strawpage. I don't know. I've never tried. That's how you change the color. Audio you cannot add. You have to pay for that. This is how to like align the text. This is like, what? I don't know what that means. But you can make it blink, and you can make it 3D, Okay. I don't understand what that means, but alright. Yeah, the blinking is kind of neat, I guess. If you wanted that. And I don't know what the hell this means, but it sure does something. Anyway, yeah, that's pretty much it for the text tool. Then next we have the image tool. I'll use this Smoliv as a template for how to show you how to do stuff with images. This is how you clone an image. You can only do it once. And then if you want to get rid of something, you just hit that. This is how you make it into, a shape. You can do that. It's not working, but you can do it. Oh, okay. Well, okay, that's interesting how that's not working. But anyway, then you can make it link to something, fit the image, you can add a border to it if you want. Sure. And then you can, I don't think this is working. I might be wrong. Anyway, usually you can add a border to it. That's great. Okay, corners. Okay, sure. I don't know what any of that is doing. This is funny. This is really funny. You can just blur that guy. Make it a silhouette. Many such options. Squarify? Sure. Position, you can like make it move and stuff. You can lock it, and precision is sort of like how to precisely move it, like 1 pixel to the left, 1 pixel down, etc. That's your image tutorial. That's it. And then next, you have the buttons, which you can basically just like make into links. You hit the link button, whatever, put a link in there, and then you can change the color of the button, whatever. I've never done a button either, but you can. And then shapes, they're exactly what they sound like. You can go here and you can just add shapes if you want. Many options to do so. That's almost like Loop. Not quite though. That's also almost like Loop. Let's add this one. There we go. Beautiful. Yeah, if you're on mobile, you can just pinch to like enlarge these. But you're also able to do this, like with the height and the height and the weight and the scale and just in general. Yeah. And then yeah, the other thing you can do with shapes is change the color of them. You can make them blank like pretty much everything else. Change the opacity, you can squarify them. I don't know what that means still, but you can sure do it. Yeah, next we've got the icons. Oh wait, sorry, actually that's not true. I lied. We've got the stickers. So sticker, it'll just generate a random sticker. I think there's about like 5 that you can get. And then you can replace it with an image or a GIF, basically. And you can just do kind of whatever you want. Put those wherever you want. It's not really that much different than like the images and such. Icon. So basically you've got a billion icons to go through to choose from, of all sorts of stuff. You can do a search, you can just scroll through. Usually these are like, oh, cute little whatevers. Sometimes you can use them to like link to social media or something, really anything you want. It's a lot like Card in this way. Card also had this option, just little clip art icons. yeah, pretty much anything you can think of that you could possibly need as an icon is an option. Like, if you want to link to some sort of music, you can put one of those there. If you want, like, to, for some reason, have an italic eye, you can do that too. If you want to have autism, that's an option. I mean, obviously, I want that. I would link to my Tumblr with this. This is pretty good too. Yeah, basically, tons and tons of options. There's a pizza. And you can change the color of all these, of course. There's a robot. I like the robot. That guy's cool. I like that guy. Yeah, same thing that you can do with everything else. You can clone it, whatever. And then next we have the Emd, which I don't know how to do anything with, so I've never touched it. And then this one's funny. You can just add eyes. Just for fun. And then wherever you click, they'll go. So that's pretty neat. I'm a big fan of that. And then Picasso is one of the most important things. I need to charge my phone. Yeah, Picasso is one of the most important things because this is what you use to receive drawings. So you put this wherever you want. I like to make it really big so that the person who's like sending the drawing has a large canvas to work with. Shut up, Coin Master. And then, yeah, so that's pretty much it for the Picasso thing. There's really not much else that you do with that. You can, like, change the color of the border of it. I've never changed the opacity before. That's interesting that you can do that. Yeah, that's pretty much it for that. You can rotate it. I don't know why you'd ever want to do that, but you can. And then the other important one is the AMA, which is just like an ask box. But like the weird thing about this is that it only lets you answer questions through Twitter. So what people tend to do is when they get an ask, they'll just sort of screenshot it and then post it on Tumblr with their answer. Next we have word art. It functions exactly the same as any other word art would. You hit text. You hit style, and you can see all the options. There's not that many, and a lot of them are kind of ugly, but if you can find one that you like, it's pretty cool. Because the one problem with the word art, like for me, is that, oh yeah, some of these are cool, but then you can't change the color. So you just have to deal with the color that they are preset, which is a bit annoying, but that's fine. And then music is like a Spotify link, I think. Yeah. So like you can make that big style, and then you can just click music and you can add whatever you want. Like yeah, any song you want. Usually they'll have it. If it's on Spotify, they'll have it. And I think there's also maybe a SoundCloud option. No, it's just Spotify. I'm pretty sure. Hang on. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just Spotify. But anyway, yeah. So there's that. And then you have Paint, which is sort of like, okay, you can like draw whatever you want all over the thing, which is really neat. I like that a lot. I think that's a really cool feature. So like, yeah, if you want to put something anywhere, you can do that, and then you hit done, and it stays. And then the next thing is the library, which is like little assets that are pretty useful. I've only ever used the music player and the title.txt thing, I'm pretty sure. I tried to figure this out, but I couldn't, personally. But it's a cute idea. It's kind of like this says this, and then you type whatever, like on the other end of the computer, and then whatever they say, or whatever you say, this will respond with an auto response that you set up. It's pretty cool, I guess. I can't really quite figure it out. And that's the main things that are important. Like, really the most important is the Picasso thing and the asking. Everything else is just kind of like whatever you want. Even the asking isn't that important. Just kind of the Picasso thing is the most important. Like, everything else is just kind of whatever. I don't know how to use pages. This can show you what's, like, on your page. Yeah, when you're done, you want to hit save. And then, so this looks like this for me, but for you, if you've never made a Strawpage, it'll look like email address, password, and then the name of your site so that you can sign up. And that's it. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to comment them or send me an ask on Tumblr, etc. I hope this helped some of you to make a Strawpage.